Welcome back, Go Game Masters, your Master the Frank Master here. Welcome back to the Mega Man X4 Let's Play. Last time we defeated quite a few Road Masters, i.e. Cyber Peacock, Storm Owl, the Colonel, and Mega Dragoon. Now it's time for us to continue our adventures with Frost Walrus. He's a walrus from Frostland. And I might as well show this off first. Actually, the first thing I want to do is I want to go get that Heart Tank first. Woof. Which, I hope you beat Mega Dragoon, which you probably should have, assuming you're going by the order here, because our heart piece here is going to be up here. Beautiful. Alright, just keep working. Eventually. And what I want to show off here, essentially, is if you hit up, if the game allows me, there we go, okay. If you go up here, you can pretty much ignore all of that. Ignore all of it. Because why bother? And you're gonna find yourself pretty much a sweet spot, which I always recommend you if you ever need to refill your energy tanks. Not a bad spot to do so, because there's a lot of drops here, and I think that was intentional too. Given the fact that giving you an opportunity to have an easy way to replenish your health. Now, I'm doing this the hardest way possible, but. No, so, because it is your typical ice world, it has a lot of references too, like, there's Blizzard Buffalo early up there in the... Oh, fuck, I went too fast. Yeah, there's Blizzard Buffalo up there, you're gonna see Chill Penguin up here in a second. I think, is that Frost? Is it? No, that's not, is that, Flame Mammoth? No, wait, no, there's no way they could be. He would have a fire, even though he is... No, it was Chill Penguin's weakness. What am I talking about? But anyway, telling yourself in our EX tank, which as cool as it is, you know, you can get 4. You start with 4 instead of 2 every time you restart file. As cool as that is, unfortunately, it doesn't really matter that much, given the fact that lives are pretty much meaningless in this game as is. But hey, you got it now. You most only got it. Now maybe boss time. Eventually. I mean, I guess it's a cool ice system. It's a level itself. It's just a typical ice level. Ice physics galore, which are always my favorites. It's just... I think the name of last year is a complete joke with the fire with the flame cut. Also, hello, Chill Penguin. I didn't see you over there. Didn't much of a life, did ya? Alright. Let's aim at the flame upper. I might as well get rid of these icicles. What you gonna do now, bitch? Huh? No icicles for you to work with. There you go. Alright. Like I say, he's not really a hard boss fight. Just keep aiming with the flame uppercut and you'll die eventually. That was phase 1, now for phase 2. Marble phase 2, essentially. The only thing to get here is weapon energy tank, which we typically don't really need. Because, infinite ammo. But might as well get anyway, might as well show it off in case, you didn't get the head upgrade from Sarah Peacock. Okay, I'm doing something completely wrong with possible. Making harm myself for no reason. Alright, way to get is this way. As soon as me tools are gonna be a problem. Alright, and it should be up here, theoretically. We'll see. Yeah, there it is, right there, right for the picking. Alright, now then. You want to map all those birds there. If you give them a scream for too long, they will freeze the entire area. Which, I mean, it's not big deal. It even kills enemies for you, so that's pretty neat. Oh, there it is. It's now Frost Wonderland. I guess it kind of hurts. I tell you though. Move, thank you. And fuck you. That should be the last bird. I think so. Nope, oh, right there it is. Damn it! Oh, I didn't realize I survived there. Whoops. Didn't realize I survived. Whoopsies. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. You can't fool me. Alright, I'm playing too fast, too reckless. Too fast, too reckless. Alright, here we go. Sometimes playing safe is the better option. You know, I do kind of like zeroing this game, honestly. Like, kind of in the way, though. So I guess there wasn't much to talk about. I mean, school semester's almost coming to an end. That's good, at least. Outside that, not much else to really mention. I guess because May's coming up, I can't really talk. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't know why my mind's going blank. To be honest with you, it's just. I mean, at least I can say Spencer going best. Hey, Frost Walrus, you and your big opposing size. They sent a kid like you after me. I promise to end this quickly. I guess he's part Ruffalo Forest, but he's pretty easy. Yim once he does this. Whoa! He recuperates himself. And it pretty much slides across the ground for the first half of the fights. Alright, wait for him to adjust himself. Pretty easily. Alright, beautiful. Okay. Wall! Yes, I don't know what wall is. I don't know why I'm even saying it. Wait, a water sudden? Okay, I guess I'll be honest, I thought we were in the second half of the fight. Alright. There we go, now we are. And here, just spam that shit. Because he's trying to spawn his, like, triangle thing, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter, you're just gonna kill him. Like that. It's like this, and like that, and like this, and like that. Beautiful. Huzzah! Alright, we get open to the frost thing. You get the frost tower. It's not a bad item, per se. It's just not exactly, you know, a super cool one. I mean, you can use it as a shield, I guess. If you know how to place it right. But anyway, now it's the worst stage in the game. Jet Stingray. This stage fucking sucks. Also part of Ruffalo Force. You can see his beret. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea. So, remember that Ryback section in Overdried Ostrich? Well, it's back. And it's worse here. Here, guys, it's terrible. Mainly the second half. The first half, not so much. Especially when you know you're doing the heart tank. So, they get the heart tank here, which is in the first half of the stage. We need to jump over 2 gaps and then fall in the third one. Trust me, it'll make sense. Alright, second gap. So next one, we'll make sure we're falling into it. Heart container. Yep, okay, that's fine. I do love his theme, though. I do love this theme. It is pretty rocking. But yeah, this whole level, both this and stage 2 are like this. So if you like ride bikes, that's the only thing you're doing. Yeah, but the soundtrack is so 90s. You guys will dash too, but I don't recommend doing that often. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, bye. Hey, you, hey, what you gonna do, eh? You ain't gonna do shit. That's what. Oof. I swear to God, if this is just a thing, eh? I guess another story. Sports are. I guess a lot of sports are happening this time around. It is kind of like a weird month in April where every single fucking sport imaginable happens. Uh, especially, you know, because, like, okay, there we go, I have another stage. What? No, I forgot. I put my controller down thinking, oh, that was it. No, it was not it. Alright. Drez, I've been Graham. What time of recording? I'm recording this the Friday after the draft, first round draft. Wonder if your team got the pick you wanted. For me, I think my team did pretty alright. I mean, we got a nice haul for a pick. I know people were like, "Oh, why didn't you get Travis Spencer?" And like, the thing about him and the reason why I didn't really, I don't really like the fact he wants to play two positions because, unlike college, was only like a 12 to 13 game sprints. NFL was a 17 game marathon, and he's. My eyes, he's just gonna exhaust himself or worse himself hurt. I mean, granted, I know he has a lot of stamina, and I know people are like, yeah, what are you talking about? He can do it. Like, no, and plus we got extra first round pick with a really good defensive player, so I'm not exactly upset with what the Browns did. I would have preferred Ashton Genty, but I mean, like, I'm not upset with Mason Graham. You know, if he would have picked Shador, I would have upset. Anyway, outside of that, I mean, baseball started, and the Guardians are one of the best teams in the AL right now. Which, I mean, as of now, right, it's only April, so I'm not exactly, hooping and hollering just yet. Like, but if they keep this up, that's what my concern's been Colossae, like how he's been pitching as of late. Like usually last year was super automatic, and now all of a sudden he's the topic I'll talk about later because right now this part is important. Okay, first try. I got it first try! Thank God! Alright. Why is it there is that there is a certain energy subtype we need to get. And in order to do that, we need to dash those boxes at the precise angle. And trust me, that angle is super fucking hard to get. I managed to get a first try somehow in this playthrough, but again, that's what test playthroughs are for, so... thank God for that. Thank God for that. I was worried how long it was going to take me to get. I'm impressed you found me. But your search is over. Get ready, Axe. If you say so. Alright, so get the ice one ready. And like your boss fight, it's pretty easy. In fact, I'm going to do it without even moving from one side of the screen. Not hard at all. Okay, every time I hit him, he always goes, yeah! In fact, the only thing to worry about him is that he does shoot out his minions, I guess? And he has a dash attack. That's really about it. Everything else is like, it's this. It's just this. Yeah! Yeah, it's such exhilarating boss fight content. I mean, that's just what they usually are. Like, for any X game, like, you have the boss weakness, they go in like a stack of stack of dominoes. That's it. Was it worth it, Jet? To take me on like that? No, it wasn't. Moving on. Huzzah! Oh, I guess that. Excuse me. You got Ground Hunter, which this thing is kind of like Search Snake in Mega Man 3. It's kind of helpful for on the floor enemies, but once again, I would say your default buster is probably the best. It's probably your best option. Moving on. Last Maverick, or I guess Ripple Force / Beast. Hey, hello, buddy. He defends military training to protect a supply of goods. I bet he does. I honestly bet he does. Ugh, excuse me, jeez, I'm gassy all of a sudden. Bad case of indigestion. I mean, we're on a train, which is pretty cool, but outside that, it's pretty much certain level fare. Everything you're used to seeing, that's here. So back to the sports talk. Oh no, buddy! Don't explode. I'd say that for, I guess our sports topic for me is, guys, right now, at the time of recording, I mean, by the time this upload is probably, this is probably going to be outdated. But right now, at the time of recording, they're 2-0 up against the Heat, which was kind of to be expected. I do think with how hard he does play, they could take either game 3 or 4. And by the time I was recording, you probably know the answer by that point. But I think ultimately the Cavs are going to win the series. I don't really see the Heat winning this. I mean, they could have won if they had Jimmy Butler, but that ship has sailed, obviously. That ship has sailed. I was a little nervous because in Game 2, that kind of gets me a little nervous going forward, but I still think we're going to at least beat the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, I like our chances. I understand they're still a really good team, and they have a lot of experience under the belt, so it's not going to be an easy series, but I personally see that series going to 7 games, if it were to happen. And a little mini boss here. Pretty easy. Look at that. All it took was 2 shots. That's all it took. He stood no chance. Virtually no chance. Let me bring yourself down Rhymer section up here real quick. Jeez, nope. That's all about it for comes to me as sports. College, as recording, this is pretty much the last week before finals. Thankfully, because of the fact of, like, I'm dead serious. The class I had has messed with, especially the engineering drawing was a joke because that professor hands out perfect scores like candy. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're doing the right thing, you get the perfect score, right? But like, even then, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like that's just. He's being a little too generous, and that's hard thing for us right here. If I can grab it, thank you. Also, the last one for consequence, incidentally. Jump, thank you. Like I'm pressing both buttons, it should be fucking working. It's just. But that's I actually do kind of feel bad for those who couldn't get the Switch too. I mean, granted, I understand if you didn't want to get one, I completely understand that. I forget it. If it doesn't want to fucking work, it's not gonna fucking work. Alright, stop for Station X here. No, fuck off. Shit! Eesh. Alright, keep her moving. Keep this truck a-moving. Ah, fuck you. Think it was nice? Think it was nice and cool? Oh, why did I not jump there? Whatever. Ah, it's annoying. I mean, I do kind of like this theme too. Not the greatest music track out there though. Alright, let's try that again. My jump button's not working for some goddamn reason. That's why I'm probably also getting our Pro Controller too, because this one I think is kind of ran its course. Makes sense. I had it for quite a long. Used it for quite a long time. Alright. Ooh, that's been helpful. I think... Yeah, we're close, actually. No, I don't want Frost Tower. Wait. Yeah, I didn't select it. Beautiful. We should be getting close to the boss fight, though. In fact... Fuck up. Fuck you. This won't matter. We're here already. And like always with his weakness, his boss fight falls down like Legos. Hey, buddy. I missed a train, huh? Challenging my unit was both foolish and reckless. You're nothing more than my prey, one that is soon to be retired. If you say so. Here we go. Every time him, he does like a hurrah, which means just jump around him, shoot him again. It looks like you're kind of tripping him. Hurrah! That's how he just kind of do like a slam attack with his feet. So if you're not a bad choice for your first Maverick either, because he has a pretty predictable strategy. All right. Easy. All right, that was easy. All right, let's go. Now that that's taken care of, let's go get that last flight capsule in a Magnet Dragoon stage. First slash beast weapon. It's actually not that hard bad weapon. It's essentially the slash thing from Mega Man 7. I guess it kind kind of makes X 0 in a weird way. All right, but yeah. All right, let's get before we continue on with the rebel force has begun assembling. Where are they? The spaceport. They plan to take off into space. Hurry, we have to tell the colonel. I would do that, but first let's go take care of let's go get that like cast Magic Dragoon real quick. All right, so we're back at Magic Dragoon. Hold on. Alright, so we're back at Mega Dragoon stage, and what we're gonna get is up here, and the only way to get this bad boy is we need Twin Slasher's upgrade to its full max. Well, that's one. There we go. There we go. Alright, here it is. Equipped with this new body module X, this body part absorbs damage inflicted by enemies will gradually accumulate within. When it is filled to capacity with energy, you can execute an incredible Nova Strike. However, a single use will consume all your energy stores, so it will only lead to pull through tight situations. Which, I mean, Nova Strike's pretty useful. It's kind of like a screen fuck you attack, but it would have been more useful if we had it way earlier. It doesn't matter. That's all we need to get. And since we have time, we might as well go and get started with the Rebel Force shit. Why not? We got time. We got time to kill. To the spaceports. But it's almost not particularly long either. In favor of the boss fight this place being Colonel. Alright. God damn it, why'd you float? That's my question. And once again, this is where reckless style play kind of comes to effect here. Alright, gotta get rid of you though. Alright, problem solved. There we go. I'll take you though. Beautiful. And we should actually get into, we actually should be towards the end of the stage here real quick. Surprisingly enough. Alright. Takes care of you. And problem solve it here. Yeah. There we go. Need that. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I know there's problems up here. Give me a second. Yay, Dean seats are complete. Oh, the Oscar himself's nice. Alright, now it's time to retake on Colonel. Well, with E-Tanks. This fight's easy because we have E-Tanks and now there's walls. We can avoid the slashes for real now. Colonel, step back! I'll stop anyone who tries to interfere with our independence. Enough of this! It's only an illusion! You others will never be able to understand us. Get ready, X. I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready. You say so. Well, I didn't do that first. But outside that, the strategy is pretty much the same. He does say a new attack sound like here it is. Whatever he fucking says. Like I said, this boss fight's pretty easy now because you have energy tanks, so go ahead and use them. Oh, shit, shit. Alright, you do your thing, that's right. I think I wasn't paying attention. Alright, if I get one more time, I think it should be a time to use your energy tank. Alright, now it's time for the enemy mirror. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, you didn't do that? Alright, I think it's now a good time to use more energy tanks. Alright, let's keep this battle going, Colonel. Really proving to be quite the threat, Colonel, I dare say. Quite the threat. I have no idea what the fuck he's saying, honestly. Alright, but this fight's almost over, though, so... it's not typically like so not typically hard fight, especially if you have E-tanks. So I guess you can say it's kind of X hardest fights. Alright, there we go. He's defeated. Impressive, but it's too late. What? The Repli Force already left for space. I'm beaten, but by the Repli Force will never perish. The Reploidization will be born in the wetness of space. Colonel! Alright, and I think that should do it for today's part, with the Colonel's death. So thank you all for watching. I've been your Master, the Frank Master. Continue to master this game out in the next part. So I'll see you guys then.